Hello, good afternoon. You are welcome to my presentation ideology MMM ideology presentation video. Let's move. Have you ever asked yourself why bankers, financiers, people in the government are so wealthy and the masses who toil much more than they are poor? Why do you think they are poor? It is because the modern world is bad, it is inhuman, unfair, and unjust. This is the world of money. It is not for people, it is for those who produce this money, for bankers and for financiers, government and millionaires. And people are mere pawns in the game. They just serve them as attendants. This is not how the world is supposed to be. We are supposed to be equal. And this is what MMM is saying. MMM is saying no to this unjust world and unfair world. What lies behind the social welfare? Labor. But why do bankers live 100 times better than common people? Have you asked yourself this question? You see, we live in a world where labor doesn't equate to wealth. Some toil hard yet earn little, while some toil a little and earn more. This is not supposed to be so. Some are not supposed to be these so-called billionaires or millionaires that hit 10 times what somebody is hitting in just a day. This is not how this life is supposed to be. We are supposed to be equal financially. We are not supposed to be slaves to money. You can take a look at the people, rich men living a luxurious life. Look at them working less and earning so big that they have money to buy all these things. Look at it. You can see. Look at the ships they are taking, transporting themselves with. Look at the car they are driving, luxurious cars, and take a look at those that are working hard to earn just little amount of money. This is not supposed to be so. There is an obvious and huge gap between the rich and the poor. This gap is depicted by money. Money, they say, is the reward for labor. Is this notion true? If yes, we all should be rich, which is obviously not the case. Due to the obvious social inequality in financial pyramid, the sincerity of banks lies by government and other factors. The need for a new financial world order became necessary. The government is at the top of this pyramid. They are followed by the central banks of each country, then followed by individual banks. These banks are profit oriented and thus, like the mosquito suck blood out of the masses. Consequently, the bankers who work less become richer than the masses, and the masses become poorer. This is where MMM is stepping in. MMM is saying no. No to this financial labor. No to this financial inequality. No to this slavery to money. We are not supposed to be slaves to money. Every human being on earth is supposed to be equal. We have equal rights. And we have our right to earn big and live a normal life. Not a life below standard. You might want to ask this question. What is MMM? I'll take you through a little definition of MMM. MMM is a community of people, helping people. MMM is a global mutual aid fund. MMM is a World People's Bank. MMM is a financial social network. You have so many definitions for MMM. It is a voluntary informal association of millions and millions of people throughout the earth rebelled against this financial slavery to choose it and declare war against the federal government and the banks, and to win this war. And for this aim, they have consolidated their capital, even though there are small amount owing to a great number. That is, millions of people. It's already the power, also an invisible power growing every day. How does MMM work? I know many of us would like to who have these questions in our mind, want to know how MMM works. I'm going to tell you that in a second. In MMM, people agree without any guarantee and promises to help each other with money. Just like that, because they want to assist. Assistance provided transforms into Mavro's virtual currency of MMM, which grows at the rate of 30% per month. MMM is a community of people helping people. So in MMM, the money you provide grows by 30%, and at the end of 30 days, you get your money back, which means another participant pays you the money. So looking at the button up, when you log into the platform, you see the provide help button and you see the get help button. MMM is simply following the way the deposit of banking and getting your money back, the way you do it in the bank. That's the same system MMM flows with. When you want to provide help, you provide help through this green button, and when you want to request for your money, you request for help through this other button. The system connects people by providing the sender with the information of the recipient detail of the bank account. The sender makes the transaction, and the recipient, after the money is received, confirms the receipt in his MMM personal office. MMM is sounding so interesting. The community is built on the principle of mutual aid and benevolence. As a result, MMM is much more progressive than any other financial company. In a commercial company, money is a goal, and if the company is not profitable, it goes bankrupt and closes down. MMM doesn't keep money, but simply join together people willing to provide assistance to those who are willing to receive it. Therefore, MMM can't go bankrupt. The founder and leaders of MMM are the figures, are the public figures. They regularly record video messages. Since January 10, 2011, MMM has never stopped its activity. It is impossible for MMM to stop one day. The worst case scenario is there are some mechanisms that are established to curb MMM closing down, which means we have some set mechanism that can never allow MMM close down. Number one is the pause mode. Number two, pause mode. During the pause mode, the growth of the Mavro is paused. So at that time, and it can only last for 2 months. At this time, the Mavro won't grow till the balance in the pH and GH is rectified. We have the floating ratio. The floating ratio means getting your money sequentially. You won't get it you won't get it fully, but you get it in parts weekly. Installment receipts. Also, you get your money. You won't get your money at the specific time you need the money, but you definitely get it periodically. Benefit of MMM. We have so many benefits in MMM. Few of them is the 30% Mavro growth. In MMM, every help you provide in MMM, you are entitled to get 30% growth of that MMM of that money you provided. In MMM, we also have the 10% referral bonus, which is credited for every participant you bring in. Every help they provide, you earn 10% bonus. Also in MMM, when you get an help and you make a testimony video, you could get 5% to 10% depending on the quality of the video. Also, one other benefit of MMM is the charity programs. We go to the needy and we distribute free food and different items to the needy. MMM is simply a community of people helping people, and together we are changing our world. We also have the leader bonus. As a leader in MMM community, you are entitled to earn on everybody under your structure. For the first level, you earn 5%. Second level, you earn the 3%. And the third level, you earn 1%. Fourth level, you earn 0.5%. 0.3% for fifth level, 0.1% for sixth level, 0.05% for seventh level, 0.03% for eighth level, and 0.01% for every other levels. How do I join the community? To join MMM communities is very simple. Depending on your country, if you are from Nigeria, you log on to nigeria-mmm.net. If you are from outside Nigeria, you could simply log into mmmglobal.com. When you log in, read about MMM, you get to read about it and know more about the community. Then you click register. Then after registering, when your registration is successful, then you come back to log into your PO, personal office. These are some testimonies from MMM community. This is Adegoke Rukayat. I'm one of the participants of this great community called MMM. I stay in Ikorodu, Lagos State, Nigeria. I provided up of 600,000 naira on the 8th of July 2016 and PH another 600,000 naira on the 26th of July 2016, and I got up of 1,783,000 on the 2nd of August 2016. MMM actually pays. Thanks. This is Lawrence, a participant of MMM based in Delta State. I provided up of 400,000 naira, 500,000 naira, and 100,000 naira on the 5th and 6th and 10th of June respectively, and got up of 1.7,061,000 naira on the 2nd of August. MMM is a wonderful community. MMM keeps working my word. So I implore you to join MMM today. If you are from outside Nigeria, visit mmmglobal.org today for more information, and you have to join this community. MMM is changing the world. MMM is the best place to be. MMM is so wholesome that you can't afford not to be a member of this community. Together, MMM, together forever. MMM, long live MMM. Together we change our world. Thank you, MMM. Thank you, everyone. God bless you.